This is going to be a good match. Hey, good job. Playing like teammate. One region, get the win. I'm not saying you didn't get the win. What's that team to take the win out of the start take the win? Okay, who's serving? We got KW serving. Love all. Yep, yep. You do? One love? Two love. Right side, 3 love. You guys want to do commentary?
So there's 4 left-handed players playing tonight. Oh, that's the 4th one. So Griffin was playing earlier on the other team, and then myself and my opponent. Second hand, left side, left. 3-1. It's out. You know, 2-3.
Next year, my granddaughter will be old enough to play on your Saturday morning.
Saturday morning? Saturday morning. Juniors? How old? How old?
3 right now.
Oh, nice. Who hit that? 2-4. Right side, Jonesy. 3-4. Down. 4-all. You do. 5-4. Six, 4. Playing well. Right side, 7-4. He's 25. Not up. Left side, 8-4. Yeah, me too. He's good on the right. Solid. Swings, swings. Something happened there. Down. Elliot left. Sorry, Elliot right side, right.
String. You know what that is?
It's a microphone to commentate.
Oh.
It was me and Dwyer. Feel free to.
Feel free to chime in.
That was a little tracker or something.
Who was the other one?
It's 8-5.
So, is there another one?
Yes, let. 8-5. Nine, 5. Another softball team do? You won? 6-9. Second hand, Jonesy. 6-10.
Dwyer's back.
All right, so Jeff, give us some coaching here. You always say
11-6.
You always say crossword, crossword, crossword. They do a lot of straight drives. Why?
They shouldn't. Cooley still plays softball right there. He's just good at it. $12-6. A lot of speed here tonight. 13-6. They did 3 winners there. Second hit, 13-7.
Dwyer.
The drain pipe gets you.
So it's a BNR. That's it.
It's hand out.
I just made that up.
It's actually in the last
Club.
10 years.
I don't know
yes.
what that stands for, but that's their club.
8-13.
Badminton and Racquet Club. Yeah, probably. Toronto guys.
$9-13. See some young guys play. Like, this is so cool to see this youth. I thought he hit that. You didn't hit that with his racket? It's right side, right?
What I'm seeing is that
10-13, yep.
Cooley and Jones are putting some pace on that they're not keeping up with. They're putting some fast pace on that ball.
I haven't seen Dan hasn't been in there yet. He hasn't made one racket area. $11-13. Right side. 12-13. Four lefties tonight.
Wisconsin under 25s.
can't get you? Oh. 13 all. Point. Jonesy, right side.
Clear point for the BNR team.
What's that? It's right side. 13-14. Game ball.
Clear point for the BNR team. You have to just deal with it and go with it.
You guys thought that was 2 points? Game to BNR, 15-13. They leave one game to love. That was a 14-minute game.
Yeah, so we got those 4, and then now we have 525.
See you, Bradley.
Oh, hey man, I like this one.
Dill.
Okay, Jeff, you want me in game to finish this up? Yes. Clean up your mess? Because you clearly can't ref and talk. Samir, you want in? You and Gabe, or me and Gabe? Me and you? Me and Gabe? Jeff, can you hop down one seat if I'm coming in?
Yes.
So you have to have the personality of the guy who's good.
Where's he?
No, Samir's got it.
Oh, Samir's in? Oh, I'll sit back here. Oh,
Sure with him.
or you can. I don't care. We'll share. You want to do it with Gabe?
We'll share.
Okay. Okay. Me, you're more color, we're more play-by-play.
Okay, color commentary.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. We let Jeff try and talk a bit, and he can't talk and ref. He can barely do either at the best of times. So, Gabe, definitively the match is over for the night, but how important is it to you when you go out and travel league? How much you just want to get a win for the boys if you're BNR right now? You just want to put a dub on the table.
Every night, and every point counts in the league for standings. So even if you've lost the night, you're still going to put your 100% effort in because you want to get as many points as possible. It's going to matter for seeding, and it particularly matters for the travel. So if you can get in one of those top 2 spots, then for playoffs, you get to host the semifinals. And nobody wants to come to KW, so we want to get as many as we possibly can, and all the other Toronto teams want to make sure that they get as many as they can.
And so definitely that's the approach. It's not typical to like hockey or MLB, but it's the marathon, not the sprint.
Yeah, that's right. Long game, long season, a lot of matches, and a lot of pride too, Dwyer. You don't.
A lot of pride. That's good.
Absolutely.
As Cooley slams that one in the tin, you can see some pride on the table right now.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, you know, in the back of his mind, he's remembering that 13-all stroke call, so he's not going to forget easily.
Langer with the call. I know that call is a smidge contentious. How do you block that out when you're playing?
I mean, honestly, so there's probably a lot of better players who have much better sports psychologists than I do, who can actually block that out. But I can say that if that was me, I'd remember that for the rest of the match and probably the entire season, to be honest.
It's excellent commentary. That's such good insight. Insight that, as much as I love Samir and I can't provide that insight at our level.
Oh, yeah, talking about remembering things, that one too.
I think Samir was just aghast that I called him a C-level squash player, so he's in remission right now.
I thought it was genius.
Good tight scrape.
Nice
there.
one, yeah.
Brad, again, just Brad Jones a little let hunting right now. Is that just to get in the ref's head? Are you currying a call, or is it just the right call to call a let?
You know, he might just be trying to communicate something for the long game. He might be saying that, you know what, this is like, there's a bit more jostling than what he wants. And so if that keeps up, he's just going to keep on calling a let. Like, he's not going to, you know, take a disadvantage and play through all the time. It's as much a message to his opponent, to the referee. You know, it's kind of a nice, easy way to speak your mind.
Just a
That was nice.
Not even asking for that there. That was obviously no let. But yeah, just being a little cagey if you're Brad there and just using some veteran experience.
It's one of the first errors he's made all night. He's been pretty solid on that right wall.
Wasn't a bad idea from there. He just didn't quite execute it, but you could see what he was thinking through. I'm still getting confused because he does kind of look like the BNR Matt McKenzie, which is a little thrown off. I don't know if challenging Brad there short was the right idea. Another behind the back. Jeff Deverell, eat your heart out. Gabe, though, that rally was amazing. One thing I want to say there, sorry, a little crowd feedback. I'll bring the point up a little later. Sorry, I'll let you jump back in.
Hey, no problem. We got some good squash going on. It's hard to keep track of everything.
Okay, so what I was trying to say on the earlier point was, notice BNR really dropped in the I formation there. I know that can be sometimes frowned upon by better squash players. What is your theory on dropping in that formation there? Instead of, I sometimes think it's instead of two guys going for the same ball, like especially when you have a lot of speed on the court, they really dropped into the I formation there, and I thought they worked it pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, so that was a little out of necessity. So they had to. Elliott needed a bit of a cover. Oh, almost. Actually, I've always known Dan to be a left waller. I'm not sure how often he plays right, but yeah, so he's quite comfortable over there. So Elliott knows that he can kind of push up and take risks, and then the back of the court can be covered by Dan, sort of no problem. That being said, I mean, you know, I formation, you sort of do that just so that you don't both get caught in the same quadrant. I mean, that's kind of the name of the game, right? Like if you can make your opponent cover his partner, and then you open up 3/4 of the court. That's a dream. That's what all these guys are hoping and aiming for.
It's kind of what I was alluding to with two fast guys on court. Sometimes you don't. Two guys go for the ball. So like you say, you open up 3 of the 4 quadrants. But so you do believe there's value in I formation at times?
Yeah, absolutely. There's time, and also like you sort of whenever you cross over like that, you kind of need to decide whether or not you're going to stay for the rest of the rally or not, and you're looking for opportunities to switch back to your natural wall, and so that's where I formation kind of gives you that flexibility.
So to finish that thought, getting back to your natural wall, is that where if you're in the I formation, hitting a defensive shot to reset the rally comes in?
Yeah. Give your partner some time. Give yourself some time.
Just so you know, that's Gabe Platt. We are very lucky to be getting these kind of insights. A Thursday night. He's got a kid at home, kid on the way, and he's very excited for Game 6 tomorrow. He's a busy man, and we got him out here for an hour commentating. It's quite impressive.
An hour?
We'll see if KW come back.
Oh, that was beauty. Nice shot.
Brad kind of caught him hanging back a bit there.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Nobody expects a straight drop in doubles, so that's fun. Good variation.
Possibly a let call there, and possibly stroke based on the refereeing tonight. Gabe, one thing I'm always curious about, when you're serving, how often do you switch up your serve? I'm sure you have a preferred serve, but do you ever throw something just to get the guy off kilter?
I think that you absolutely try to every time. I mean, I can't say that I'm very good at it, but lots of guys enjoy sort of doing like the hard one off the wall where it's going to bounce sort of right on the edge of the service box, especially with doubles when you have an opportunity for a second serve. First one you can kind of do whatever you want, right? And at this level, they know they're never going to miss the second serve, so they can do whatever they want on that first one. And
they're not worried about buying beers.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, why not do something? Why not we do a little bit of a variation, even if it's just like it looks like the exact same serve, but with just a little bit more cut. It all adds up.
Idea there is just to move a guy's feet around, or
get him slightly off kilter, off time. Hope that he's going to spurt something out and give you an opportunity on the next shot.
It's a good lat call there, in my opinion. Brad has no disagreement.
8-6.
Right back there in the I formation, a defensive shot to reset the rally.
Yep. Interesting choice.
You didn't like that backhand length?
No, I mean, it was a great shot. Well executed. If it wasn't well executed, it would have been dangerous, but that was, speaking of well executed.
Gabe, I'm really noticing tonight, the guys love the bounce from length. And it is an impressive shot, but they really can turn into an offensive position from deep in the court.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we talked about trying to get the guys into the same area of the court and exposing it that way. The other way that you do it is, you push the guy back as deep into the court as possible, and then that's when you go and you toss in that reverse, because it's going to come back onto your side, and it's going to mean that he should be the one covering it. His partner, shouldn't go over there. If he does, you've accomplished the first thing we talked about, where you put the same guys in the same part of the court. If he doesn't go over there, it's a hell of a long movement to go from the back of the court to the front to try to cover that.
And so again, just
Classic.
creating a quadrant that you could attack.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very tight backhand there by Brad. That was a bit of a gamble there by Brad hitting that boast, but he hit that so tight it was a little bit ungettable. Jeff Deverell still weighing in like he understands this game. So I'd be remiss if we didn't talk about Cooley. Off the top of my head, I believe he was, wow, what a shot. I believe he was 4-time singles. Is it 4 or 5? I think it's 4.
Believe it was 4 years in a row. Yeah, that's right.
He's relatively newer to the doubles game. I know you and him won a doubles.
Yeah, that's right.
Have you noticed his game progressing? Is there a big shift from singles to doubles for a good squash player, or is that just, does it come like second hat?
No, so it certainly depends on the player, because there are lots of good singles players that maybe don't translate well to doubles. I definitely think Cooley does, and he had a significant amount of doubles experience before he came to KW. Actually, he and Gary Waite used to be partners. Back
that was
in the day.
unknown to me. That was absolutely unknown to me.
Yeah, absolutely. So Cooley came with a good wealth of experience when he got here, and obviously that was nice.
The boast is working for Brad there. He is catching. I almost feel like the BNR player on the left wall has to step up maybe a foot and a half to start digging some of those out.
Yeah, I mean, you can be sure that Elliott's Oh, wow.
Brad's obviously playing well tonight, and he's enjoying his game. He can have a little chuckle at the referee there.
Yeah, for sure. But back to your earlier point, I mean, Elliott's clocks that. When you are, the level of a, singles player that Elliott is, and how fast you are, how fit you are, you're going to clock every ball that you don't get in the front court. And then after that, you're going to say, I'm not going to be beat in the front court ever again in this match.
So just adjust your timing.
Adjust your timing. And, don't give him the opportunity. That's probably the easiest thing.
And something better to figure out. Fantastic shot, obviously there by Brad. But something you figure out earlier in the match as opposed to later, and you
for sure.
that as the match goes on.
Yeah.
So I gotta circle back to. I'm sorry, I hate doing the business speak at KWRC, but I gotta circle back to your comment about talking about Cooley has a singles game that translates to doubles.
Yeah.
What's a good singles game that doesn't translate to doubles? What does that comment look like?
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I think traditional doubles players are going to be ultra critical of singles in terms of the amount of times that maybe they just hit the ball down the wall. And actually, honestly, both Cooley and Jones are more the type of players that'll do that in doubles more often. But they have every other shot too. They have the reverse. They have a nice hard breaking ball on the cross court. They can hit the pocket. They can do sort of everything. So if you've got the complete game, then you're going to use all of it. I think what happens with some singles players is they refrain from hitting those more traditional double shots. They don't hit the boast. They don't hit the reverse. They don't hit the pocket.
It's good. Okay, and we circle back to doubles tennis at like the ATP level, and the Bryan brothers were amazing for 2 decades, and just some players, their skill set does not translate over to the doubles game, even in tennis, which is a much less drastic change of court dimensions.
Yeah, that's true. Court dimensions, ball, spin, all of it. Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, excellent insight from a guy who's won A doubles. Let's just do a quick reset of the match here for those listening. It's 1-1. Good comeback there from KW.
Yeah, a lot more comfort on court for the KW team. They definitely, I think that we could see that maybe there was a bit of nerves, not really sure, but they were certainly pushing up on the court. They were taking a lot more opportunities. They were making more happen, and it paid dividends. I also think that BNR, they were stingy with errors in the first game. They almost, I don't think that they. I mean, I can't even think of them hitting any actually in that first game. In the second, there were a few more, a couple, and some of that's going to be pressure from Jones and Cooley. Some of it's just going to be natural.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. How much of errors are at this level true errors, or how much of that is the opponent is applying pressure on you that creates the error?
Ton of it is the opponent, because even if it's what we'd call like an unforced error, like even if you have a big juicy opportunity that you want to take, there's this kind of reverse pressure of feeling the need to finish the rally, or feeling the need to hit something extra tight because they are ridiculously fast, or because it's a ridiculously good match that they're in, right? You feel that extra pressure to finish that you don't when it's more one-sided.
You're trying to grab an opportunity whenever it comes up.
Absolutely.
So one thing I do notice, and I've invested a couple dollars in in a Gary Waite lesson. Brad Jones does not take the main tip Gary Waite gives me, which is never lose your wall. And I guess Brad is not losing his wall, but for a lower level player, Gary loves if you stay tighter to your wall and don't get beat there. Get beat up the middle or get beat. Brad really comes wide. But is that just speed? Is that all that is? Or is that racket speed? It feels to me like it's speed.
So, I mean, interesting comment, because I played him quite a bit, and nice shot. He certainly owns his wall. Like he, you can see. I don't know. I can't actually remember a time in this match where he's crossed that line, where he's gone over to that side. I will certainly keep an eye out for it, though.
Yeah, I just feel Brad gets a little tighter to the tee, but gets back with a fantastic first step and slams it back up into the wall. So Gabe, I hate to put you on the spot here, but I said it earlier in the match. You have won an A-level doubles with Cooley as your partner. You play in the left wall. How far do you truly think you are away from being on this Div 1 team?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think the results show that we have quite a good squad. So tonight it's gonna be hard to break. Love the opportunity to see 3 Deverils on the squad on one night. I think that's amazing, and a testament to that family and everything that Jeff's put into it. But yeah, I think I just have to let my squash speak for itself, and win a couple challenge matches if I can. Earn my spot up there. Travel to Toronto a couple times. Tell the wife that I gotta go take a travel league game once in a while, and we'll be good to go.
I don't want to try and get you to make a controversial statement, but if I'm reading between the lines, that sounds like you think you are challenging Jeff's spot.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the way that you have to play on a team is that like internal competition is going to lead to external success.
Ooh.
That was a nice recovery after a cover over there. Oh, too bad. Bit of an unforced error, but exactly what we were talking about. Cooley did a cover over to the left-hand side, and then he like quickly moved back to the right.
Sorry, can we get a score check for those at home? 3-5? Oh, he
Beautiful spot. Beautiful
blew
spot.
that by him. It's very hard ball to get a rocket on. Bit of a racket error that had a bit of English coming off the wall there. Gabe, one thing I'd like to ask. I think a lot of people are wondering, why do you play in a league night like this? 3-spot first, 1-spot second, 2-spot third.
It is randomized and actually set by the league. So you can switch up the order if somebody has a requirement where that they can't make it or on time or whatever. But yeah, it's actually set by the league and randomized. What used to often happen is that it would always be 3-2-1, and then sometimes the match is over by the time the ones are playing. And it just got a bit tiring for those guys that, maybe they didn't think that their matches meant anything for the night.
That's perfect sense. I can only speak to the level of squash I have made it to, which is give 3 singles, and Hepburn may kick me off at any point, but it's generally 5-4, 3-2, 1 at that point.
Yeah. You know what? For whatever reason, always randomized in doubles. Always, beauty shot, nice. Always, 5-4, 3-2-1 in singles. I'm not really sure why. Maybe for the flip side of that argument, you can always see that if you're playing 5-4, 3-2-1, you're kind of hoping that maybe it's going to be 2-all, and that the number one match is going to be the deciding. Or maybe that, the other 4 teams can all have a bunch of beers and watch the number ones play.
No, it makes sense. So best of 5, you could more likely be in a 2-2 scenario. How familiar with this left waller? I believe you called him Elliot. He looks like a fantastic squash player.
Yeah, absolutely. So Elliot Hunt, his I believe his father's Al Hunt, who is a great player in his own right. Elliot played on the Western team and was number 1 for at least a couple of seasons. I believe he's maybe a year or 2 older than our own Dylan Deverell. So they played together quite a bit. And yeah, obviously fantastic singles player, translates well to doubles.
So needless to say, he has a couple OUA championships under his belt.
I believe he would have at least 4.
Evidence.
Oh, there we go.
Right there.
What's the opposite of commentator's curse? Commentator's blessing.
Oh my God, 2 in a row.
Really? I think he heard us.
I think he decided the night's not over.
Yeah. And last time I spoke to Elliot, and I've been watching him a little bit. He's playing a decent number of pro events, trying to move up the PSA rankings in singles. And I haven't actually caught up to him and asked him about whether or not he's playing SDA and become a professional doubles player. But given his performance tonight, I can't imagine that he's far away from it.
So you talk about pro events. How close is he on the singles ladder? Like if you had to put out a world ranking.
Ooh, I don't know his world ranking right now. I would venture a guess that he's just outside the top 100, but honestly, I don't know.
Threw me off. Top 100. I mean, that's amazing. So,
In between games, I will confirm that. I'll take a look.
but I'd have to say, obviously, if he played singles here, he would win a championship every year.
Yeah, right now. I am interested. I'm waiting with bated breath to know whether or not Dylan Deverill is going to exercise his right to play the club championships this year. And I'd love to see that match.
So, Gabe, I'm going to put you on the spot, unfortunately, but essentially what you're telling me is, as great as it was to see Brad Jones win the A, and I know he stepped away for many years for competition reasons, but you would say Elliot would beat Brad in a singles match?
Yes.
Okay, wow. So we are seeing quite the brilliant player out here.
And I think you can trust me because Brad, kicked my ass in the semifinals of the singles club championships last year, so I wouldn't fib.
It would be remiss, though, if we did not talk about how well our friend from Brantford played in that finals match.
Ooh, I was close. I was almost. Yeah, absolutely. Sean?
He gave him everything he had and gave him a bit of a go.
13. Is it left? Sorry. 10-13.
Excellent speed on the cross-court offhand.
Oh, too bad.
14-10, game ball.
I think that rally was indicative of him as the singles player right there, though.
Absolutely, yeah. Court coverage is impeccable.
Approaching like a 30, 35 shot rally here. Oh, fantastic.
Beautiful.
And he gives a fist bump. He loved himself as he hit it. He knew it was good. Jamie Allen's up here, and for the record, Jamie Allen still thinks the Blue Jays are going to lose in 7. He's on the sauce again, gentlemen.
Somehow he still thinks they're going to lose in 6. Go Brewers.
Did you predict 75 games?
Shortly, do you want to do the third game at all? Okay.
It's pretty good
Oh,
prediction.
well, she said she'd text.
Based on last season.
That was in May.
She didn't text it yet. We're good.
They're talking about
What?
Lonnie's performance.
Okay, get one more round, then we'll go.
Look at anything.
What? Come on, man.
You only got 23 homers in the regular season. You got 8 in the playoffs.
There's actually a few one where you're like, these guys are actually not terrible. I'm not joking. All 4 viewers. You'd actually be surprised how many people are watching.
You guys playing well.
I did. I'll get you in here. Don't worry, I was already plugging you.
You've been saying that for 2 weeks.
Okay, guys, 2-1 here, KW. We're getting into game 4. Gabe is still looking up Elliot's PSA ranking. We will await. And one thing I'd like to Jeff threw out a random number. Gabe's going to get you the official number, if you could hear Jeff there in the background. We talked about our sponsors earlier in the night. One thing we have to let you know is Salisbury sausage. It is not something between his legs. It is a lovely, lovely meal for $10. Fantastic. You won't find a better meal on a Sunday. Come watch your NFL football at the KW Racquet Club. Bring your $10 bill. Enjoy the day. Gabe, I think anyone on earth would have called a let there.
Talk about being a nerdy squash player, but every time I see, oh, wow, that was pretty fantastic. I was going to talk about the ball that went up to the far top right-hand corner of the cutout there. That never gets hit.
It was in by a centimeter at each point.
You love it. You love that.
1-2.
Is that just because it keeps your feet moving? You don't know how to react to that ball? Or
I just love it because of the rarity. I mean,
that's fair.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, of course the oh, too bad. The shot itself is usually effective because if it's that high and that wide and gonna land in the court, then it's definitely gonna be quality and be difficult to deal with. But just to be able to hit something like that doesn't get hit every day, gotta love it.
I gotta think that just keeps. Oh wow. Okay, I gotta think that keeps your opponent off guard. But that lay down by Brad. That is,
that's his bread and butter. He loves that.
Maybe he can't teach an old dog new tricks, but if you got that trick, you don't need new tricks.
Oh, yeah, he'd like that one back for sure.
I'd like to say he's not looking like he's a top 125, 100 in the world, but I presume. Oh my goodness.
6-1.
Gabe, is this just speaking to how high level the squash is that we are seeing tonight?
I mean, we're blessed. I don't know how else to explain it. But, the fact that we get to view this for no entry fee. Oh. Excellent change of pace there. That was good. Yeah, the fact that we get to view this without entry fee and that this is just a random Thursday night at the KW Racquet Club is really unique. We're lucky. Like this isn't just good squash. This is like world-class squash.
No, I think when you actually throw out the number of a player out there, how actually high he is, it does make people sit and think. This is someone who would be borderline pro, and you're just seeing him here trying his craft.
8-2.
From the back like that, it feels to me, I've seen a lot tonight, but that's such a hard winner to hit from deep like that.
Yeah, it's obviously something that you don't want to You don't want to miss. That's for sure. Because obviously when you... Ooh, good recovery.
It's an amazing rally, amazing rally.
Trust your partner.
Jamie Allen's now line judging. We are blessed to have him. Just a little too much weightlifting by Cooley. Carrying a couple 10-pound babies, his triceps have gotten impressive.
Nice angle. Good shot. Good way to take an opportunity and sort of box your opponent out a little bit and then just make him pay. That's perfect.
No, it shows you it's more of a chess match than anything. You got to work the rally over 8, 10, 12 shots. Gary wants you to hit that, but he asked for some questionable lets in his match. It is very easy watching it from up here. Ball's being checked by, oh, no, you check it, you check it. Someone smarter than me is going to check the ball. Ball's done. Ball is done. Check.
$12-6. $13-6. Second hand, 13-7. So, 14-7, match ball. You can do 8-14, match ball. Now, you match the KW, you win 3 games to 1.